Have you ever stopped yourself from doing something just because you were afraid of what people might think? Maybe you didn't wear that outfit you loved, or you didn't speak up in class or at work, or you didn't post something online even though you really wanted to, just because someone might judge you. It's a very common feeling, and most people live their whole lives like this. They let fear of other people's opinions control them, but here's the truth. You don't have to live like that. You can choose a different path, and that path leads to freedom. In this video, you'll learn how to stop caring what others think, using powerful lessons from ancient Stoic philosophy. And if you're someone who wants to build a strong mind, live with purpose, and stop overthinking, make sure to subscribe right now and join our community. Let's walk this journey together. Now, let's get one thing straight. Caring what others think is natural. We're social creatures. We evolved to live in groups, and in those groups, being accepted meant survival. Rejection used to be dangerous, but today we aren't facing life or death situations every time someone disapproves of us. Still, our brains treat it like it is. When someone frowns, laughs at us, or says something negative, we feel panic. We worry about being judged, left out, or embarrassed. And slowly this fear shapes our behavior. We start to avoid things we love. We don't speak our truth. We don't chase our dreams. We become small, safe, and silent because we're terrified of what someone else might think. But here's the thing. Most of the time, those people aren't even thinking about you. One of the first steps to freedom is realizing that people are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. They're thinking about themselves just like you are. While you're worrying about what they think of your clothes, they're worrying about their own. While you're stressing over whether you sound smart, they're worried about how they sound. Everyone is caught in their own world. So that pressure you feel, that's just your imagination running wild. Now let's talk about what Stoic philosophy teaches us. The Stoics believed that we should only care about things within our control. Everything else, let it go. Can you control what others think about you? Number, can you control what they say behind your back? Number, can you control how they see your actions or choices? Absolutely not. So why waste your energy on things you can't control? This is one of the most powerful Stoic lessons. Focus on your thoughts, your actions, your choices. That's where your power lies. The rest is just noise. Epictetus, a famous Stoic teacher, once said, "If you want to be free, don't wish for things to happen as you want. Wish for things to happen exactly as they do." That means accepting that people will judge. Some will love you, some won't. That's not your job to control. Your job is to live in a way that aligns with your values. Are you being honest? Are you acting with kindness, with courage, with wisdom? If yes, then hold your head high and move forward. Here's a secret that Stoics knew well. When you stop chasing approval, you gain respect. When you stop trying to impress, you become impressive. People are drawn to those who are calm, confident, and grounded. Think about the people you admire. Chances are they aren't the ones begging for attention. They're the ones doing their thing, staying true to themselves no matter what. That's the kind of person you become when you stop caring what others think. But how do you actually do it? It's not easy. It takes practice. One tool the Stoics used is called negative visualization. It sounds strange, but it's powerful. They would imagine the worst-case scenario, not to scare themselves, but to face it head-on. So try this. Imagine the thing you're afraid of. Maybe it's someone laughing at you. Maybe it's getting rejected. Maybe it's making a mistake in public. Now ask yourself, what would really happen? Would it kill you? Would your whole life fall apart? Probably not. You'd feel bad for a little while, but then you'd move on. That's what we forget. Feelings pass, embarrassment fades, but the regret of not living your truth, that stays. Another powerful practice is journaling. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, wrote daily. He reminded himself of what matters and what doesn't. You can do the same. Each night, write down what you did, what you feared, and whether that fear was real. Over time, you'll see how much energy you've been wasting on thoughts that don't serve you. You'll start to catch yourself in the moment. That moment when you hesitate, when fear creeps in, when you think, what will they think? You'll pause and remind yourself their opinion is none of your business. You'll also start to notice how much freedom comes from not caring. You speak more openly, you laugh louder, you take risks, you wear what you want, you say what you believe, you chase that goal. And sure, some people might talk, but others, they'll be inspired. Because deep down, we all want that kind of freedom. When you live it, you give others permission to do the same. Another key to letting go of other people's opinions is spending time alone. Solitude is not loneliness. It's a chance to hear your own voice. In a world full of noise, likes, comments, opinions, and judgments, time alone is healing. Go for walks without your phone. Sit in silence. Ask yourself, what do I want? What do I believe? What matters to me? The more you get to know yourself, the less you'll need approval from others. You'll realize that your own opinion is the only one you truly live with. And yes, sometimes feedback is useful. We can learn from others, but there's a difference between thoughtful feedback and baseless judgment. One is rooted in care, the other in ego. Learn to tell them apart. And even when someone criticizes you, ask yourself, is it true? If yes, grow from it. If no, let it go. Not every opinion deserves your energy. You'll also start to build what the Stoics called inner citadel. This is your inner fortress, your calm center, your unshakable core. Life will throw things at you, opinions, insults, rejections. But when you've built that inner strength, none of it can shake you. You'll still feel things, of course, but you won't be ruled by them. You'll stay grounded, clear, and free. And that's the point of all this. Freedom. Not just the freedom to do what you want, but the deeper freedom, the freedom to be who you are. The Stoics weren't cold or emotionless. They were deeply wise. They knew that peace comes not from pleasing everyone, but from knowing yourself and living in truth. They lived with purpose, not popularity, and so can you. So ask yourself, what would I do if I didn't care what anyone thought? What would I wear? What would I create? Who would I become? That version of you is waiting. Don't let fear keep it hidden. The world needs real people, brave people, people who live with heart. You don't need to be loud, you just need to be true. And when you forget, come back to this truth. You can't control other people's minds, you can only control your own. So take that power and use it well. Live simply, speak honestly, walk your path, and let the world think what it wants. That's their business. Yours is to live. And when you forget, come back to this simple but powerful truth. You cannot control other people's thoughts, opinions, or judgments. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much energy you spend trying to impress, please or win approval, the way others see you will always be outside your control. Their thoughts are shaped by their experiences, beliefs, and personal biases. What someone else thinks of you often says more about them than it does about you. Trying to manage their opinions is like trying to hold back the wind. It's exhausting and it never works. But here's what you can control: your own thoughts, your actions, and how you respond. That's where your real power lives. So take that power and use it wisely. Focus on your own growth. Speak your truth with kindness. Live your life with purpose and honesty. Don't waste time overthinking what others might be saying or assuming behind your back. Most of the time, people are too busy worrying about themselves anyway. Walk your own path. Make choices that align with your values. Do what feels right in your heart, and let the world think what it wants to think. That's their business. Your business is to live fully, authentically, and freely. Don't trade your peace of mind for someone else's opinion. The moment you stop trying to control what others think, you begin to experience true freedom. Keep returning to that truth and set yourself free every single day. If this message spoke to you, if you're ready to stop living for likes and start living with purpose, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel. Every week we dive deeper into powerful mindsets that help you grow, heal, and live better. Remember, the only opinion that truly matters is the one you carry in your heart. Walk with courage, speak with honesty, and be the kind of person who inspires others just by being real. See you next time.